Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. Today I'm going to explain Flow Designer a complete demo. Okay, so how we can create a flow from scratch to the end, okay, with different kind of real-time scenarios. Okay, or personal instance or customer instance. Okay, so before going to create some flows, what we are going to do. So what is our goal? We need to document the process before we create the flows. Okay, so document the process. So what kind of process, what kind of flows we are creating first, based on service catalog. Okay, service catalog, we will use at least two flows we will create. Okay, two flows, and second one is to schedule something. Okay, to schedule any actions. Okay, something. Or third one, it is uh, some inbound email actions. Inbound email action. Okay, so these kind of in these situations, what type of flows we will use. Okay, uh, we will create some flows with like some basic and advanced flows or something, some kind of flows we will see. Okay, so here we are going to cover flows, subflows, actions, and little bit and script. Okay, and scripts. Okay, and scripts, something. Okay, so we are going to cover these flows, subflows, actions, and scripts. Using all these things, okay, we will create some flows for service catalog, schedule any actions, or inbound email actions. Okay, now we will see service catalog first. Okay, service catalog first. First one is like I have created some catalog item called add or remove user from group. Okay, so the functionality is like if anyone requested, okay, so add user from group. Okay, add user to group or remove user from group. Okay, so that action will perform, but before performing, so it should request manager approval. Okay, after manager approval, it should do the respective actions. Okay, respective actions. After manager approval, it should do the respective actions. Okay, so let's see. And second flow is any item. Any item. Okay. Um, it should uh, it should go via manager approval. Okay, some kind of this. But here you see here the manager approval, here it is there, and here the manager approval is there. Okay, so there are two common things. Okay, two same things on two different catalog items. So here we will use subflows. How we can do it? Flows, how to create flows and subflows. Okay, so let's see. Our go to our maintain items. Like we will go our service portal. Let's duplicate it. Service portal. Okay, so request something. So cancel this one. So under we have created let's see, let's search with add or something. Okay, add or remove access, this one. Okay, add or remove access. Okay, so select the user, what action, like add user or remove user. So select the group, which user, justification, just a simple catalog item. I did not created any validations on this one or any logic here. So that we will do in our service catalog sections, not in flows. Okay, so in the flows, let's see if any user is having. Okay, so let's see, let's create some flow for this one. Okay, to create a flow, what we need to do, go to flow designer. Flow designer, to create a flow, go to flow designer. So here create a new flow. Okay, create a new flow. What is our flow? The same add or remove access is our flow. Add or remove access. Okay, description is same. Okay, so application is global, our catalog item is global, and the flow is global. So allow others to edit it. Okay, so system user, it should run as a system user. Okay, submit. Okay, skip tour. Okay, so what is our trigger condition? Because this is our catalog item. Okay, this is the catalog item. So what is the trigger condition? It should be issued service catalog. Okay, it should be service catalog. In advanced option, when to run the flow. Okay, so run in background default. Okay, default. Okay, done. And now here our action, select multiple. Okay, select multiple actions and apply operations to them. Okay, so we need to get the variables of this catalog item. So what we need to do is click on action, get catalog variables. Okay, so get catalog variables. So here we need to drop which catalog item. Okay, this is the trigger is service catalog, right? Whichever it is triggering, so that catalog item it will bring. Okay, trigger catalog item. Okay, select the template catalog item variables. Which variables you want to select? Okay, add or access or remove access. Okay, all this one we need. Okay, so all this one we need. Okay, so done. Okay, now we are getting all the variables, like you could see select user, okay, action, group, justification. It shows the name of the variable here. Okay, so now we need to ask whatever it is the action. Okay, if action is add or remove access. Okay, whatever it is. Okay, we should have a manager approval of the select user. Okay, select user. Okay, so to trigger a manager approval, okay, um, so this manager approval we are using for many of the items. Okay, manager approval. Okay, for many of the items we are using. So we will create a subflow. Okay, we will create a subflow so that we can use in many multiple items. Okay, let's save this work. Okay, let's save this work. We will create some subflow here. Okay, subflow. Subflow name is manager approval. Manager approval. Okay, let it be like this. Okay, system user, and select some service catalog we have. Yes, service catalog we have. Okay, and submit it. Okay. So we need input parameters. What parameters we need input? Okay, so it is we need user. Which user manager we need? Okay, so user variable. Okay, user. It's a reference field. Okay, it's a reference field dot sys underscore user. Sys underscore user. Okay, so done. Okay, and it's a mandatory. It's a mandatory to pass it. Okay, so output variables is like if the manager approval is approved or rejected. Okay, or something like that. We need to add it. Okay, output is approved or rejected is string. Okay, so let it be. Okay, let it be as output variables. So output is output. Okay, done. Okay, then now here we need to perform a logic. If user is having a manager or not, we need to check. Okay, so the logic we need to write. Okay, here the logic is first check user manager is okay. There okay is present or not, is present or not. Okay, then check if manager is okay active or not. If active, trigger approval. If not, okay, set approval to rejected and send mail. Okay, and send mail to user to update manager. Okay, to update manager in user profile. Something like this we need to do. Okay, so now what we need to do is if logic is if check user manager is active is not empty. Okay, then you create a manager. You get the manager from the user record. Manager, where is manager? Manager. Okay, manager is not empty. Okay, done. And then check if in if we will check if. Okay, check manager is active or not. Okay, then how then managers record active, will it okay is true or not. Okay, so check user manager is not empty. Okay, then check manager is active or not. Okay, in if and then what in the action we need to ask for approval. Okay, ask for approval. Which record approval? Which ask for approval. Okay, so here you need which record? It is an requested item record. It is we need to pull or pull the requested item. Okay, so here we need to add one more variable called requested item. Okay, RITM. Okay, or ITM or something like that. Okay, and a reference is a reference field. Okay, SC underscore REQ underscore item, requested item. Okay, so done. So here in the ask for approval, you need to get this requested item. Okay, input RITM. Okay, on the table approval history, approves. Okay, rules approves. Okay, anyone to approve. Anyone to approve or when the manager. You need to get the manager here. User manager. Okay, approve or add under or reject when anyone reject. Okay, add another set. So reject, anyone reject. Okay, so the same thing you will need to get is a manager. If manager reject, get manager. Okay, so due date none, nothing is okay. Done. Okay, so then based on here you need to set output variables. Okay, if it is approved or rejected. Okay, so the flow logic is set assign. Okay, subflow outputs. Okay, assign subflow outputs. So we have only output. So approval state we will send. If it is approval state is approved or not, approved or rejected or something like that, we will send. Okay, ask for is approved or rejected. Okay, output variable, and then we will end the flow. We will end subflow. Okay, if it is met. Okay, if check manager is active or not. Okay, then if here else. Okay, what should happen if manager is not active? Manager is not active, then okay, then here what we can do is managers approval you can trigger, or you can reject the item and ask them to update the manager. Okay, so for now we will trigger reject the item and ask them to update the manager. Okay, so in the flow logic, what in the flow logic assign subflow output, okay, to rejected. Subflow items to manager is not active. Okay, so manager is not active or something. Okay, we will assign subflow outputs. And here we can send email. Okay, flow logic, not flow logic, action, send email to whom we are sending the email. Target record is RITM to this user. Subject manager is not active. Okay, hello. The username you need to get. Okay, comma, please update manager in your profile. Okay, something like that, and done. And then end their subflow. Flow logic and subflow. Okay, if check manager is not empty and is empty, so this flow. Okay, so this flow, and here assign subflow output manager is empty. Okay, and done. And also send an email. Okay, send an email action, send email, the same thing. Okay, so here we can duplicate the action. No, delete, send email, target record, RITM, user to user, update manager in user profile. Okay, so you can write same thing, but I'm just to finish the job I'm doing. And okay, so no need to create an and subflow because this is the and, right? So nothing to worry about it. Okay, so that's it, and save it, publish it. Okay, so close the subflow, and here you need to add the check the manager approval. Okay, so subflow, what is a manager approval? So type here manager approval. So here we need to pass a user and a requested item. So the select user here you need to pass, and the requested item record you need to pass here. Okay, that's it, and done. Okay, so based on if it is approved, okay, then what you need to do. Okay, and if it is not approved, then what you need to do. Okay, so you need to add some logic. If check it is approved or rejected. Okay, check if it is approved or rejected. So the output is this one is approved. Okay, so if the output is approved, then you need to add um, uh, so if so based on again if condition, if add user to group. So then if action, based on action, select add user. If it is add user, okay, then what you need to do is create a record. Which table it is? Group member. Group member. Here you have user field and group field. So user is select user, and the group is this user. That's it. Okay, and done. So once it is done, what you need to do, you need to update the requested item. Action, update record, which requested item? This requested item you need to update. Stage to close complete. Sorry. Stage to completed. State to close complete. Done. Okay. So if this one, okay, and end flow is end flow. Okay, and then if add user to group, if the action, if the flow logic is else, if it is remove user from action, okay, or something, remove user from group. Okay, so then what you need to do is you need to delete a record. You need to get a record, which record it is. Okay. So you need to search the record. Okay. So here you need to search lookup record, or here it will be one record or something. Okay. One or lookup records, lookup record. Okay. If it returns one record, you can define one record. Okay. Group member table, group members table, and such user. Okay. User is select user and group. Group is this one. Okay. Return first record. Done. So then what you need to do is you need to one record. So what we will delete record. Action, delete record. Which record you will delete? Create a record, not lookup record. Here group member record, you will get it. You will delete this one. Okay. Then you will end the flow. Then you will end the flow. Okay. So that is done. So if check if it is approved or not. If it is not approved or rejected or anything, here you need to do is you need to update the requested item also. Update record, requested item, add stage is completed. State close complete. Done. Okay. So this is done. And if it is else, if it is not updated or not approved or something, okay, so this one, this check. Okay, so you are updating the requested item. Update record. Which update you are updating? Requested item record. Add value, state state is close incomplete, and stage is there should be cancelled or request cancelled, request approved, or close incomplete. You can put. Okay, done. So now let's view the flow as here. Okay, so service catalog manager approval. If check if it is approved. Okay, true. If add user to group. Okay, if true, create a record and update record and ending the flow. If add user group is false, then lookup record, delete record, and update record and end the flow. And if check approval is approved, false, rejected, or something else, okay, no approval, then we are updating the record and that's it. Okay, save it. And activate. Let's test it if it is working or not. Okay, let's test it. Flow is successfully created. Okay, so go to maintain items. Go to maintain items. Maintain items. In the add or remove access, okay, open this flow and you need to update the flow in the process designer. Okay, so add or remove. Read of null and get element by. So something error is coming. Okay, because of out of the box instance, so some error is coming. Okay, so now it is okay. So let's reload this in the portal and submit it. Let's see the for system administrator there is a manager or not. So the manager here it is not showing. Let's see in the IT in the normal view, in the profile view. Okay, so here no, open the default view. Let's add manager field, configure form layout. Let's add manager under email. So no manager. Let's see. Okay, add user to group, select group, some app engine studio, and some blah 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 reason, and order it. Check out. Submitted. Okay, good. Open. So let's in the flow designer in the execution planner, we will see the flows. Okay, manager approval, add access completed. Okay, let's open the add or remove access flow. You see, add it is completed and it is completed core action. Manager approval is okay. Check it is approved, evaluated to false, and then it went to updated close complete. Okay, then go to this flow. Okay, the flow check manager is not empty, is evaluated false, and it is so manager is empty. So that's the reason it went to assign output. Okay, so what it assigned manager is empty. Okay, and send an email to requested item. So let's see. Let's see the RITM and email what it is updated. Okay, so let's open this request in here. Here request approved close and complete. Okay, open the RITM. So close and complete, close and complete. Okay, so you can see all this one. Okay, so there are no approvals are triggered. Okay, so nothing at all. Okay, close and complete. Let's check the email logs. Email, or see, update manager in user profile. So one email is sent. Okay, for this RITM, it's sent. Okay, preview the email. You can preview the email by clicking on preview email. So it's not working in our development instance, but you can click on preview email. Okay, let's close it. So what we will do is we will try to add a manager to the user profile. View, default view. So manager is some test2. Let's open this test2, open record. So is active now. Okay, so is active. Test2 at the rate test.com or something. We will save it. Okay, so now what we will request again. Save this record also. We will request again, add user to the group, application development, blah blah blah, and order. Check out. So close this execution panel. Okay, let's open the executions again and see manager approval is waiting here. Okay, so add our user remove waiting here. Let's open this one. So it is waiting here. You can see the workflow is waiting and here it is waiting. Open the context flow. Yes, the manager is not empty. Yes, manager is active or not. Ask for approval. It is waiting. So if I open this request, go to this request, go to the RITM. So you can see the approval trigger to test2. Let's approve it. Approve. Okay, as an admin, I can approve it. Okay. So, and let's see the flow. Let's refresh it. So it is completed. So it is completed. Ask for approval is completed, assign and end. Okay. And now in the main workflow, open, close. It is completed. Manager approval. Okay. Check if it is approved or not. Why it is evaluated to false. Here we need to see it is approved. Okay. Check it is approved. Condition approved to approved. Okay, so it is coming as a small letter approved and it is coming as a big letter approved. Capital letter it is there. So it evaluated. So that's the reason it falls. So that's the reason I think the request item is set to close incomplete or close incomplete. Okay, so now what we need to do is we open the flow. The correction part is check it is approved. Approved. We need to set condition output is approved. Okay, and save it. And activate it. You can test here on the same RITM by clicking on this one, copy the RITM. You can test it. Once it is saved, let's test it. Okay, test it from here, requested RITM. Okay, run test. View finished result. Still it is not it shows approval, ask for approval, assign output cancelled. So okay, this is already no approvals are requested, so that's the reason. Okay, so let's submit again. Add user group something. Okay, and order checkout. Open it. Approval triggered. Approve. Approved requested item. Now refresh the item. Now you see close completed, close complete. Okay. Before we did a small mistake that in the flow, what we did is check it is approved. We added a capital A, so that's the reason. Okay, that's the reason. Now we have created a flow with subflows. Okay, with subflow. The same subflow we can use in another workflow also. Okay, in another workflow also. Let's see it. Let's see. Let's pick up any catalog item. Okay, so in the document process, we have completed one thing. Okay, so remove it. So remove this one. Okay, the second one we need to do it. Okay, let's see. So for example, go to catalog items. Okay, let me close this one. Operation, add flow also. Okay, so let's close all the tabs. Let's close the tabs and let's go to maintain items. Let's go to maintain items. Let's pick any catalog item. Okay, for example, we will see 7 Jeep. Okay, 7 Jeep V5. Let's see what all there in this. Okay, try it. So who is requester? When do you need this? Describe and when it is needed or something it is there. Okay, so let's go back. And so it is like a step-based fulfillment request fulfillment is there. Okay, so let's remove this one and we'll create a new flow. Okay, so let's create a new flow for 7 Jeep. Okay, some flow, new flow. 7 Jeep. Okay, something. Okay, so system users. Okay, or who initiates the users. Okay, we can submit it. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's to edit the name, you need to click on properties. 7 Jeep. Okay, update it. So now, what is our business process? Like, what is our goal? 7G, we are creating the flow. What is the steps we need to include? Okay, so steps to include is like once it is submitted, it should trigger to manager approval. Okay, manager approval. And if it is approved, then create a task to fulfillment. Okay, who can install the driver or fulfillment. Okay, fulfillment group. Okay, any group who can install this software groups or something like that. Once it is completed, then it should close complete the task. Okay, so let's see. Added trigger is service catalog only. Service catalog. Advanced run background. Okay, and then okay, select Now I need to get variables of uh, get variables service catalog. Go to service catalog, get catalog variables. Which catalog I want? Get catalog item variables. The requested item record is this one. Okay, and 7-zip version 5 it is there, and get it and done. Okay, now I need to trigger a manager approval for this one once it is okay. So our manager approval is subflow manager approval. Manager approval. So in this manager approval, what we need user means requested for. Okay, and request item. It is request item is this one. Okay, done. So you will get the output. Okay, if it is approved, then what we need to do? If it is approved, then flow logic, if condition. Okay, if it is approved. Okay, then go to output, take the variable approved. Okay, approved in small letters. Okay, done. So what it should needs to do? It should create a task. Create a task. Okay, so create a task of catalog task. SC underscore task. Okay. So here we need to map a requested item. Okay, requested, which item it is mapping, all these things, all this information you need to have, requested item record. Okay, and then short description. Please install 7-zip. Okay, and description or which assignment group it should. Okay, assignment group. Um, software group or something. Okay, software group. Okay, so wait until it complete. Okay, and done. Create task. Okay, after that what we need to do is you need to update the requested item record. Okay, once it is done, you need to update a record. Update record. Which record you need to update? Request item. Same. State is close complete. Stage is close. Stage is completed. Okay, stage is completed, something like that. Okay, done. Okay, and then what you need to do is you need to end the flow. Okay, so then if it is approved, then it will end, and then if it is not else, if it is else, then what you need to do? You need to update record, update record, update record requested item, add field, state is close and complete, and the stage is close and complete. Okay, done. That's it. No need to update. So simple it is. Okay, so why I created this workflow? We can use the manager approval subflow in multiple how we can review the subflows or something like that. We are able to show it. Okay, so that's it. Okay, nothing much. Okay, so now we will save this one and activate it. Activate it. Okay, So now go to portal, service portal. Our service portal is SP. Okay, and search for 7-zip, 7-zip. System administrator, okay, when it is needed, okay, something, okay, and submit it. Oh, sorry, before submitting this one, what I need to do is I need to update the flow here, okay, 7-zip, 7-zip, and save it. If we did not update the flow here, then it will not trigger the flow, okay, so that's the reason, okay, reload it. Software, okay, and details when it is needed, okay. Shall we uninstall the other applications? No, nothing like that, okay, and submit it. Attachment not added. Oh, it seems attachment is mandatory, and okay, let's remove the mandate attachment on this one, and let's see. Let's refresh this one, and again. We will add some date. Okay, no, and submit it. So open this request in backend and let's see what will happen. Okay, a request item is created. Okay, 7-zip. So it is request approved, and we'll see the request is requested. Okay, manager approval is approved. Okay, approve it. Once it is approved, you can see the catalog task will be created. Okay, so you can see request approved and open, state in open, and reload it. Reload it. Okay, so you can see the flow context here also, where it is pending and how many steps are there. Okay, so you can click the flow context. So okay, so get variables, manager approved, completed it. If it is approved, evaluated true, okay, task is waiting. Okay, so once the task is close complete, let's open the task, and so you can see the group. It is assigned to it software, and then let's close it, close complete. Okay, and save it. Go back. It is closed complete, and then go back. Then you can see the stage is completed and close complete, and you can refresh this flow, and you can see that completed, end is completed. Okay, simple. Okay, nothing much here. Okay, that's how we have completed service catalogs. Okay, triggering flows, created a flow and triggering the flow from service catalog and using subflows or something like that. Okay, so service catalog we finished. We created flows, subflows, and we pending with actions and scripts also. So that we will complete. That we will complete to schedule any actions here. Here from schedule any actions, here we will complete it, or inbound email actions. So in each workflow we will try to complete a one part. Okay, so let's see. Okay, the second part is schedule any actions. So um, we want to our goal, so before creating some flows, our goal is, okay, to trigger, okay, every day, okay, and check if any user not logged, okay, more than 30 days or 90 days or anything, okay, more than 30 days, okay, then we need to remove users from all the groups, okay, from all the groups. That's it. That's our goal. Okay. So here we will see. Okay. So we understand the trigger condition on every day. Okay. And check if any user is not logged. This is the checkpoint, and remove the users from all the groups. Okay. Let's see what will happen. Okay. And parallelly create an incident. Okay. From create an incident that users are um, removed from groups. Okay. Um, as they are inactive more than more than 30 days or something. Okay. So this is a business case, so that we will have some track, okay, of when the user is removed. So we will have some incident that okay, so this user is created or deleted, yeah, something. Okay, so we can identify, we can tell later on, we can tell them that this is because of inactive of 30 days. So it is so as a business need, we are creating the incident. Okay, so let's check the flow. Let's see the flow, how we can create it. Okay, so now let's close it. Let's close all the tabs. Okay, and let's create a flow. Flow is um, remove users from group. Okay, group who users, not system user. Okay, and submit. Okay, skip tour. Add trigger. Trigger condition is our schedule, not an applications or something. Okay, a record created or updated. Not it's a schedule. Okay, daily it should trigger. Daily it should trigger at 8 a.m. in the morning. Okay, 8 a.m. in the morning, and done. Okay, and what we need to it should look into the users table. Okay, so look up records. Okay, who all the users are there. Okay, look up records. Okay, look up record. Select table is this user table. This underscore users table. Okay, what is logged? Lost login. Okay, from lost login we will say from lost login is at or before. Okay, months or days. Okay, last 30 days, at or before last 30 days. Okay, on order by anything, any records. Okay, maximum is this one. Okay, so we are getting all the records. So then what we are going to do, we are going to do what we are going to do is we are getting the records, and now we will what for each users we will remove the group membership table. Okay, so so what we will do is we will check if action. Okay, if any users are there. Okay, if any users. Okay, so count. Okay, we should get a count. Okay, count is not 0. Okay, so the user records count. Count uh count is not 0. Okay, count is not 0. Okay, so if count is not 0, then what we are going to do? We are going to remove all the users. So for each user, we need to check how many group membership is. Okay, so again, for each user, okay, for each user records, okay, for each user records, we are going to check lookup records. Again, which table it is? Group membership table. Group membership. Group membership table. Okay. So what is the filter? User here. Okay. So get user. Okay. From each record it is. Okay. For each user record, we are checking if any group member is part of. Okay. And done. Okay. So then we will add, okay, a logic condition if user, if groups is more than one, okay, or anything. Okay, for example, group member count, you got it. Okay, is not, again, is not 0. Okay, is not 0. We added a condition if groups is not 0, then action is, okay, then what is the action we are going to for each member. Okay, so for each member of the user record, we are checking the group members record. Okay, in the group members, if a group is more than one, okay, more than one, more than 0 means 1 or 2 or anything. Okay, so what we are doing is flow logic for each, okay, for each group members record. Okay, then done, then done, and adding the action called delete record. Delete record. Which record you are deleting? Group member record. Group member record, we are deleting it. Okay, done. And then once it is done, okay, then once it is deleted, okay, so for each item, you see here a group of user records it will return. Okay, for example, 10 or 20 or 30. Okay, records it is there. Okay, um, last login and user is active. Active is true. Active is true. Okay, so active is true. If count is not 0, so for each user records, okay, you are trying to get group members of user record. Okay, group members. For example, if a build tutor is there, a build tutor which in all which groups he is part of, so we are getting all the groups. Okay, if groups is more than 0, then for all the groups we are deleting the record. Okay, for all the groups we are deleting the record for each item. Okay, and then what we are trying to do. So once we delete it, okay, so let's cancel this one. So group members record. This is for each user, right? This is for each user. Okay, so once for each user items, group members, okay, group memberships, okay. So for each item in the group members, okay, or if so we need to create some incident. Okay, some incident. Okay, so what we need to create incident, we need to create an incident. Okay, let's save till this one. Okay, we will create some action so that we can use the same action in everywhere. Okay, whenever there is needed. Okay, so here we will create some action called create incident. Okay. Create incident from schedule job or something. We will create some action. Okay, and submit. In the inputs parts, in the inputs, what we are going to receive, the list of users. Okay, create input users. Okay, is a string. Okay, variable string users we are getting. Okay, then in the step record we are creating a record, called take pointing to incident. Okay, and field values are like a short description. Okay, deactivated users due to not logged in for 30 days or something. Okay, and add field called description. You need the users list. Okay, and we will set state to closed. Okay, just we will set state to close. That's it, nothing else. Okay, and that's it. Create a record. Okay, create a record. Output. Create output variable. Okay, inc number. We will get the incident record. Inc. Okay, create. That's it. Now the inc number, incident record number. Okay, save it and publish. Okay, publish it. Now close this one. Okay, here um, where you are creating the incident for each group members. Okay, so it is there, and here you are creating the action. Okay, create incident. Create incident from schedule job. Okay, so who all the user records, you will look up records, user records, you will create it. Okay, so you will create it and the flow and end flow. That's it. So if and flow not after creating, what you need to do is for that each user record. Okay, for each user record. Okay, for each user record, the group member user is user record. Okay, and if group is more than one. Okay, if group is more than one, and if a group is more than one or group is not more than one, then what you need to do is, okay, if or else if, then you need to update record, update record of user record active to false. Okay, done. If group is more than one. Okay, if not, then you are updating the user record. Okay, if count is not zero, just you are ending the record. If count is more than zero, then you are doing all this done. Okay, save it and activate. So what to test it, we can test it, but before testing, go to users table. go to users table and check last login. Okay, last login is empty. For all this thing is empty. Let's add some last login field. Last login field. Okay, on the users table. So let's set some last login. Some pop-up is not, I think, disabled. I'm not able to set. Okay, and some, let's set 23. Save it. Refresh it. Okay, and then make it active. Proof true. Save it. Let's see in which part of his groups. Let's edit it. And add some 3 groups and test it now. View finished. Okay, so there is an error. Okay, so it seems here the lookup records is count is 0. How many records we are getting is 7. Is not is equal to 0. Okay, 7 is not equal to 0. And here for each item we are getting is like the error. Okay, here error. What is the error? We will see. Error occur while inserting a record. Data policy exception. Okay, so the resolution code and close notes are mandatory in the action. So that's the reason it is not running. Okay, so now what we will do is go to the actions which we created. Okay, go to the action which we created. Search with updated. Okay, create. Open this one. In the add field resolution code. Resolution code is a known error or solution provider or work user error or something. Okay, resolution nodes you need to provide because these are mandatory. So we are getting um, uh, make users to active false or something. Okay, something we are doing. Okay, save it and publish it. So now go to the flow, go to flow and test it, run test. Okay, so now the done is completed and you see 7 records are there, 7 records, lookup records. Okay, if groups are more than 1, okay, so no, so if group is more than 1, it is evaluated to false, 0, 0. So okay, and updated record. So let's see what all the records we got it. Okay, so view all, ATF, all these things. Cherries, CMDB admin, problem coordinator, problem manager ATF, view all. Okay, so let's click on view all. So all these users records are, you see, open the series. So we make them, and the last login is 2019 10 010. Okay, something. Okay, so what we will do is we will activate this again and save it. Save it. Groups are so let's add some groups, because the group which we added for the test user is seems to be is not updated correctly. Okay, so let's see. Okay, for Chris Harris. Okay, so we will run again. We will run again. Remove users, run test. View or run. Okay, so now you see the deleted record. One of four records are deleted and create incident job. Okay, so on update record, we got it. Update record here. It's ended. Okay, it's ended. So let's see the Chris Harris groups. So nothing. Okay, so nothing is there. So now let's see which incident is created. Harris, lookup records. Users are these IDs we have. Okay, and Chris Harris. And incident 3 is created. You can see. You go to incident. So the list of users is added. The sysids are added. Okay, instead of names, it added the sysids. Okay, so uh, you can get the names easily in the descriptions. Okay, using dot walking. So you can populate the names how you want to create all these things. You can create it. Okay, so this is an example of using actions in the flow, okay, which we are triggering as a schedule job. Okay, just an example. That's it. How we have to create for each using logic. Okay, we see in the if condition we use for each item. In the for each item we use if. In the if again we use for each item, and we are updating. We are ending the flow and we are updating the records. So this is some kind of a little bit complex flow. Okay, so that's an example. Okay, so now we will see how we will trigger an incident from incoming email, inbound email action. Okay, so let's see that one. Okay, so our goal is, so whenever we get email, okay, email from anyone, okay, anyone, so need to create incident based on subject. Okay, if subject contains INC number, incident number, then we need to update incident or create a new incident. Okay, this is our goal. Okay, generally people can add the incident number in anywhere in subject. Okay, the starting or middle or at the end. So we need to identify the incident number. Okay, for example, test incident. Okay, incident INC 1122 something. INC something is there. Okay, or incident INC something and test. They will send email subjects. Okay, these are the email subject. Okay, then how we can identify, okay, the incident number, okay, or something like that. Okay, so let's uh, let's create some flow on this one. Okay, let's close all these things. So let's see how many characters incident number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 characters. Okay. So go to and create a flow. Create a flow, create incident. create incident from email. Okay, so let's create it. System user. Okay, and submit. So what will be the trigger condition is application is inbound email. Okay, inbound email. Inbound email, and if you have anything like any conditions like a user is so on so, or you can add it, or if you don't have any user, okay, and you can justly or subject contains, for example, uh, anything like a user, for example, user. Okay, user contains if they have any at the rate test.com email. Okay, so if the email is coming from this mail address, then you need to trigger this inbound email. Our user is a so and so user, then you need to disable. But for now we will not have anything. Okay, let's reply type is done or something. Okay, new or okay, something. Okay, so now what you need to do is so we need to check the incident number, right? To check the incident number, and we need to have some variables. Okay, so what we will do is set flow variables. We need flow variable. Okay, flow variables is nothing but trigger set flow variables. We don't have anything, just create it. We don't have any flow variables, so how we can create a flow variable here? Okay, how to create a flow variables here? Okay, click on flow variables. Flow variables, what is incident number? INC number we need. Okay, it's a string. Okay, close it. So now if you click on, you will get the incident number here. So in the incident number, how you will get? Okay, so from this you will not identify. Okay, but you have to write some script here. To write a script, okay, so use this function, and you can see here the variable or everything. Okay, so how you can set all these things. Okay, let's collapse this one to expand this one. Okay, so you have to, for example, I want to get an incident number. Okay, where so I need to I need where number. Okay, number equal to. So in the script, you need to use this one, fd data trigger. Okay, trigger is the main important. Okay, so from trigger conditions only we are using fd data is functional data. Okay, flow action data, flow data, or flow action data using the subject fd data object. You must use fd data in all the script trigger dot. Um, Trigger is like inbound email. Okay, so in the email you will have subject. So in the subject, you need to search if incident is there or not. Okay, index of. Okay, index of. Okay, so index of, if you have any incident inc. Okay, it will be in capital letter inc. If you have incident or not. Okay, so if you have anything, okay, if you have any incident number or anything like, so you will get you can return where inc number. Okay, where inc number, number, number is equal to fd dot trigger dot subject. You need to get the incident number from the subject. So sub string, you will get substring. Okay, number, this num, comma, num plus 10. Why? Because, so for example, this is our subject. Okay, so when we are using this one, we will get this string. Okay, that means 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. 15 we will get. So 15 comma 15 plus 10 is 25. 15 plus 10. Okay, 25. So 15 comma 25 string we are taking out. So that means nothing but an incident number. Okay, that's nothing but incident number. Then we are returning. You need to use return value. Return INC number. Okay, INC number return. Okay, so done. So you have incident number now. So now using this one, you will look up the records with the incident number if you have anything or not. Okay, with the incident number of like lookup records. Lookup records. Okay, lookup records. In the table is incident. Okay, number is we'll pull this one. Okay, set flow variables, not lookup records. Where is this flow variable? So done. So you should have this flow variable done. So okay, here we have, okay, lookup records, incident number you are getting. Number, NUM, number is this one. Okay, you are getting the lookup record. Okay, done. Then what you are doing, then updating, just I will update the record instead of creating the records. Okay, that's it. Update record. Update record. Which record? The lookup record, incident record. Okay, the incident record you will. Here records. Okay, so here we need to use a lookup record. Table is incident. A number is incident number. Done. An update record. Update record. This lookup record, incident record you need to add. And work notes or additional comments you need to add, like inbound email, uh, subject or body text. Okay, whatever it is. Body text, done. Updated record, that's it. Okay, so here if incident number, you can validate here if incident number is more than one. Okay, if incident, like for example, if you have any incident number, okay, then okay. If not, then what you need to do is you can create a new incident. Some logic you can create it. Okay, due to some time constraints, I am updating the only update incident record and stuff. Create the incident. Okay, and save it and activate and test it. Okay, email record whichever you have. Okay, for example, do we have any incident number INC? We will check. Okay, so we have INC email or INC assigned to cab approval and run the test. View the result. Okay, so there is an error. Okay, what the error is? Open flow logs. Error missing before 11th line or something it is saying. Okay, let's see. Let's see our flow. The flow logic itself did not run. So there is something error. Okay, go to error. We will see, go to error. Create incident from incident number, inline script incident number, failed with error, line number 11. So we don't know what it is exactly. So maybe the reason of is we selected the wrong email or something. Okay, so let's test it again. Star inc. Okay, run test and see. Then we have same errors. What is the issue is inbound email. Okay, uh, inbound email subject is correct. Okay, and what is written here is inc. Okay, here the variable var. Okay, the 11th line it is showing is wrong. Okay, done and save it. Save it and test. Okay, test with any incident number. Let's search with inc anything which is assigned to you and run the test. Run the test and view. Now again the error it is coming. What is the error? Okay, so go to error or open flow logic. So inc number is not defined or something it is coming. Okay, so let's go to flow again. So what it is, set flows, expand this one. So inc number where inc, okay, where num numb num. Okay, okay, here I need to return inc number. So the just copy this one instead of typing it. Okay, it will save your time. Just an n I have written in a small letter, so that's the reason the mistake is. Okay, done and save it. Test it. Let's again search with the incident number, again any incident, and run the test. View flow, now it is completed. You can see lookup records. Okay, lookup records and updated record. The work nodes. Okay, So that's simple. Okay. So now we completed from the flows. We created flows from service catalog. Okay. Using subflows, actions and scripts. We have created some flows. Okay. So all these things we have covered. We have covered. You created a flow from service catalog, triggered schedule actions or inbound email actions. So that's how you need to create a flow or flow for multiple purposes, okay, or subflows or actions or scripts, okay. So flow designer, how we can use integration hub, we can see in integration hub usage sections, okay. That's it. Okay, thank you. Please do subscribe to get alerts for upcoming videos. Hope you will enjoy and learn ServiceNow. Thank you very much for your time.